yeah, we hit day 12, and we have technically hit the credits. No, we have hit the credits. What am I talking about? We did it. We found room 46. We didn't go in it because basically you get the cutscene when you walk into it, which means you don't actually physically go into it or look at anything in there. So we will have to go back there. But also, we discovered a couple of other areas with several doors. By which I mean, is it 8 doors? I can't remember. And as we fuck around with the rest of the house, we will hopefully begin to find things that help us. I do have my book. Did I start writing a little... I started writing this little list, didn't I, of stuff we need to do. Do I remember exactly where I wrote it in this book? No. Is that possibly going to screw me? Maybe. There might be 12 major keys. Well, that might be absolutely not related to this. My God, the writing in this, the scribbles of... I thought I put it near the back as well. This is true. Please hold. Thank you for your patience. Found it. So, to investigate, the radiation monitor in the shelter laboratory setup, that relies on us pulling the shelter and then also the lab and powering the lab, and don't worry about that just yet. We will need to power the lab for something else. The reservoir level. We need to get it down by 1 level in order to access the boat. I believe it's 1 level. Last time I was like, I don't have the spoons for this and we are running out of time. So reservoir fuckery will occur. There are a couple of other things the game hasn't actually dropped at us yet, which now we're post-credits, it should start showing up, which will give us more stuff to do. But also, I believe, better access to the reservoir. I can't remember. Also, sorry, I'm just finishing some soup. I'm fueling my brain. So, yeah. That's kind of all I've written down. There is technically also the safe in the drafting room, which I genuinely don't know what that is. Oh no, not the draft. Well, the drafting room is the one with all the paintings and the gate shit, right? So that one technically, yes, I don't know the combination to it. But also, the other one, the one where there is literally that paper version of the safe. I can't remember what it is. Also, the office has a safe, which we haven't technically opened. Do I remember the code to that one either? No. Did I write that down? Possibly not. Let's just see if my brain did do... Page 2 office. I think I looked at this before and was like, no. No, I didn't. So there's that. There's also that entire outside bit that I'm not going to mention yet for the people who don't know it. You know. And also I could do with power sledgehammer thing to open a couple of spaces. Hi Barry, I hope you are good. With that in mind, I'm going to press start session on the crowd control setup. We're going to kick it off actually by going out and doing this room, as is customary. Because this room, if we get something specific, it's going to dictate what we do inside. Well, it does every time. Are we going to get... Here it is. The tomb. Oh shit, but the schoolhouse. Oh God. Okay. The tomb is important. But the schoolhouse has something in it that we kind of needed. We've needed for a while. There's a button in there. Also, it might be fun to add the classrooms to today's draft pool because it might drop some serious lore on you. So, welcome to the quite abandoned and not very well-kept schoolroom. Thanks, Jim. I hope you have good luck. Can I interest you in a magical aggression unlock? So hi, Jacob, over on the YouTube side. Would you like a lift? So that we've been waiting for ages. It's RNG with that. I say we've been waiting ages. It's day 12, but I probably waited about 4 or 5 days. Right, the soup is done. Challenging to drink that out of a cup. Bit gloopy. Right, what have we got in here? We have got a closing address. For the last 38 years, it's been my pleasure of serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. And meagre as it may look in modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention in my classes many years ago, but for all the fundraising she's done on behalf of the community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would be a distant and blurry vision, a vision that I dare not even dream. The dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal, and my reluctant successor, who I may add forced me to give this speech. So I think I'll end my praise of her there, though she deserves much more, I'll admit. The architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps in building Reddington yet another school, and for allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. Sorry, you let the children into this hot mess of a house. A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here today who I've not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and manners wild. Oh, whose faces I still remember as young and manners wild. Those here whose parents before them I have also taught, and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace, and yet what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits upon? Thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me, and if I am still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon-cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end? Okay. I don't think you can open these drawers, no. Within a timely manner, as in a house manner, not a manner as in etiquette. Hey, Big Greedy, how you doing? Oh no, it started. Okay, let's see if it bugs. I was going to show you the nice new area, but oh god, actually we probably can. Let's go. Come with me, and I'll show you a magical world of pure imagination. I hope it bugs. Oh god. Oh no. So, good news for you, bad news for me. I think it's bugged. Oh god. Oh, lovely. Let me have this note. This is from 1915. As our client, apparently reading is shit today, so this is going to be an interesting stream, considering the amount of notes we'll probably end up finding. Let's try that again. As our client, Thomas Sinclair, suspected, the arches that were visible from the south cliff were part of a much longer arcade carved into the rock face. Last week, when our crew first arrived, only 2 supporting pillars were visible, but after a few days of clearing vines, moss and dirt, we've discovered a dozen more. Our exploration so far has been limited and entirely superficial, as every shaft we surveyed has ended abruptly and every promising path leading deeper into the mountain has been blocked by tunnels packed tight with soil, rock and debris. The site is either much older than we first assumed, or someone deliberately had these chambers buried. It's 1915. Ooh. Oh god. What's this? Oh, a Havel drop. Yes, maybe ancient mysteries. Thank you for the resub. God, I hope you're well. I'm just... Ah! What's this? Oh yes, a chess puzzle. Fucking chess puzzle. Yeah, Jim, why not? Oh, look. So we can't actually technically do anything with this right now. This is, this will require quite a lot of luck. Basically, have to draft enough rooms that have, these in them. If you look carefully, you'll see a chess piece in every room. And then place them on here. Now, I think these are white chess pieces as well. There are white pieces and there are black pieces in rooms. Different rooms have different coloured ones. So I can't remember exactly. This is not a correct example, but you might find a black queen in the boudoir. You might find a white pawn in the I don't know, garage. Hi Donna, how you doing? Good afternoon. Yeah, I don't think we can really progress in here currently. That's a very late game situation. Oh, card arrived. Excellent. Thank you for telling me. Can't go in there. And, oh, what's this? Foreman's copy do not remove from site. This is from 1905. Realm and Sigils of the Past and we can assume present by Professor Willard. This is something to do with different eras in the game. Culturally. The gist is, I think in that first bit, if memory serves, because I've written quite a lot of this down from when I was playing, sigils are in every culture and they will change based on heraldic emblems. So buildings, cultural touchstones, I think also like location as well, so like desert or whatever. When we use the term sigil, mostly in the game as well, we're referring to realm sigils. So I think if you see it, that's what they're assuming. So these are like, basically like the flags of different countries. They are crude circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings and older documents. This book was written to make simple the understanding of these glyphs and to display a correlation between sigil and the iconography of that realm's royal art. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines, and what does it tell us of the kingdom's history? So, to understand a realm sigil, we must first dismantle the sigil and identify the individual elements that make up the whole. You have the core, the dividing lines, rays, the moats, and the border. Don't panic if you're like, what? I've written this down ages ago. At the centre, the core, is a different shape for each realm. So it's important to decipher which country effectively this core is related to. Again, I've got this, don't worry. The rays are to do with transportation. So this is to do with, did they use ships? Did they use carriages? Did they use trains? This is missing, but again, I'll work this shit out, don't worry. the actual shape of those lines denotes the weather that they have. So it's saying here like wind, snow, storm, rain. Moats, these are the things between the squiggly lines of the centre, tell you the type of society. So are they agricultural? Are they metropolitan? Are they industrial, spiritual, poetic, etc.? And then the border, different colours correspond to the banner and national colours of the specific realm. So if you put it all together, you would know what this was. Now, it's been torn out quite deliberately. The gist is that correct? Banners, martial fog. There's been a bit of historical erasure for the victor, all that jazz, over the years. So, we're going to encounter different sigils of basically ongoing civilizations, cultures, governments as well. But we may also find a couple that don't quite make sense with current history as it's been recorded. I don't know how far I got down that route. There's a couple of areas where we will need to dabble with them. But I think for now, we're done in this weird bit. Also, don't forget this bit existed, I think, before the house. They found it buried in 1915. So, like, there's some stuff. Oh, nice pork chop. Good old Wi-Fi boosting. Phones, they can do it. Sometimes it's a fiddle to set up, but if you're using it to boost your own Wi-Fi, then nice. I've occasionally used mine as a tether for stuff when a little bit desperate, but mostly I just trust the Wi-Fi. Not for streaming and that, just for general bits. Okay, I have my cache. There will be 8 classrooms in today's draft pool. See how that goes. I will start with a hallway. Try and build a wide base to the house. Give us some options for movement. Oh. Fine, I'll put the nursery in now. And then it's gone. The speed has fixed itself, yeah. Not sure how. Ooh, nice. But it has. Right, bye nursery. Oh. Redraw. Yes. Right. The drawing room. Should we start with this horrific demonic thing before we do anything else? My favourite. I fucking hate it. There's 2, Donna. 2 Tomb Raiders afoot, possibly. Don't get overexcited. One of them, The Legacy of Atlantis, is a remake of the first game. Looks a bit anniversary, we shall see. And then we're getting a new one. I hate the name. Tomb Raider Catalyst. Which is going to be in India. So I think it's next year and then 2027. We shall see what happens. But it does look like they put in... I can't remember which one it was for. I assume it was for Legacy. You can do the handstand whilst hanging move. And I'm like, well, the thing is, Anniversary, Anniversary did the first game dirty. So I'm curious about this remake. I'm also not sure about Alex voicing Lara, and that's not because it's not because I think it wouldn't be a good job. my worry is that, to me, a little bit like hearing Nolan North for some, or like Troy Baker, I'm only going to hear the Inquisitor. But I'm willing, this is the thing, is I'm willing to give it a go. I'm not precious about my Laras. If it means we get more Laras, I don't care. It is someone who's going to do a good job of it. It's just, personally, for me, that's something where I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I know I said I wanted the safes, but for God's sake. Also, I can't purchase that anyway. Redraw. Can't purchase you right now. Let's get the pantry. Awful. Awful choice there. This area here is concerning me. Not majorly, it's just it would make life a little bit easier if that wasn't such a fiddle. Okay. The drawing room puzzle. Part of me is so tempted to just look it up, because I hate it so much. Please hold. Just checking my books. Oh, I mean the drafting studio. That's the other one. There's the drafting room, and then there's the drafting studio. Not that that's helpful right now. Shit. Where did I just not make these notes? I feel like I feel like past me did not really anticipate reusing this book in any format, or possibly replaying the game, which was clearly a mistake. My brain was like, oh no, we've already done that bit, we don't need to do it again. But I'm sure I've got somewhere. Is it in, hang on, is it in rooms and interiors? Is it in here? No, that's not it. Nope, it's gone. One day they will update. I'm scared. So if I don't want them to add. God, I don't think I can cope. They should add more. They may not. Also, I hope you're good. I'm just attempting to find badly. Vlad, hello. Thank you so much for the 56 months. I hope you're also having a good Saturday. Sorry, I'm just looking at the book for something. Admin looking PC. No. Oh dear. Where did that go then? I guess we have. I guess we don't have it. It's wild. I thought I had the gate thing. But I'm not sure where that's gone. Page 29. Okay. Oh no, that's chess stuff. I mean, that is useful, but not right now. That's so weird. Where's that gone? I swear I had I'd written it down somewhere. I had like a proper little what's it called? Grid. I started with page numbers, and there's also like bits of that, but one of them's fallen off. I would heartily recommend though doing something like a book, and then you can literally just do I divided the book up and gave each section page numbers. There's a couple of areas where I didn't leave myself enough space because I didn't anticipate, for example, the schoolroom, how much there is. I also have quite a lot of information on the different eras of Arinda and elsewhere. I have all the notes on the Realm book. I do have a lot of screenshots that I never actually put in here. Late game, where I sort of burnt out a bit hard because good grief. But that is surprising me that I haven't got the what's it called? Oh, I found it. Found it. It was under artwork. So if we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes, we come back to this bullshit again. And she's got section headings. Yeah. I would recommend all of that. If we count small gates, 8 date, crack 8 safes. I get that dates help me open safes, but I don't. How many small gates? I try this last time and basically almost had a small breakdown. Just right. Look, that's a big gate, right? That's a stride. That's a little gate. That's not a little gate. That's not a little gate, but that man's is. What? So this is what I'm not sure about, is if I'm just supposed to count all of the little ones and add them together. So the Charlie Chaplin walk one and this lady, or they're supposed to go next to each other to create. It's supposed to make a date, and I'm like, does it make a date? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What? The horse counts. Oh my god, does the horse count? Or are you saying that's factually incorrect if you were demonstrating the gait of the horse? You object to it, okay. But it's not actually relevant for the puzzle specifically. Gate should be rear leg to rear leg. I see what you're saying. Oh shit, sapling. Good luck with that. I mean, at least it's a good thing, but good luck holding, like, not saying anything for 3 months. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, is direction a thing as well? This is also a problem. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1504? Did I try this last time? Oh. Well, apparently I didn't. Fucking hell. We did it, everyone. Oh my god, we're free. Excuse me, let me just write this down. Otherwise, 31 drafting room. Gate. It's 1504. The safe. There we go. Beautiful. Now I never have to remember that again. Like Christ. Thank you for having it on the side in case we needed it. Ah, number 6. Dearest Mary, I know the events of the past year have catapulted you into a world where you not have been ready for. It's cruel the way time rips through our lives, leaving them barren and fruitless like wind-scarred plains. Throughout this all, I know your principal concern has always been Simon. That's us. Our son. You didn't need to confide in me yesterday for me to realise that fact. Everyone who knows you understands this. I will take full responsibility to ensure that regardless of how your current project pans out, Simon is shielded from fallout and, God forbid, repercussions. A child should never suffer the iniquity of their parents. Iniquity? I, of course, write you all of this in the hope that I can set your mind at peace when imagining the worst case scenarios, not because I think such an outcome is likely. No, Mary, I have a few apprehensions and fewer fears. Assuming everything goes according to plan, you should be reunited with Simon again before his 10th birthday. No, she did not come back. She went missing. There may also have been a couple of authors that were arrested by the government for conspiracy stuff, and then also crown jewels might have been stolen from a nation, and she also might have gone missing around the same time, or maybe just before. But no, we've not seen our mother again. Mary, also a renowned children's writer under a pseudonym. And while 2 years might seem like an eternity to a mother, I've always heard the days pass by more quickly in the East. As for me and you, I've already come to terms that our meeting yesterday was likely our last. I'm too old and too stubborn to ever leave this place. I'm too attached to the home our family has built up, room by room. Yes, I have a strong premonition I'll be buried in red soil under red flags. Compromise I know yourself would never accept. It's been a joy watching you grow up and getting to know you. Your mother and I spoke of little elf during your school days. I know she'd feel the same bittersweet pride I feel now to see you following in your father's footsteps and making the same sacrifices he did. Farewell, my marigold. We may yet meet again. Your Uncle Herbert. That's great Uncle Herbert who left us the house. So we've got 3 of the letters. I think because we didn't hit the credits, I have not read you the others. But that's one of them. If you were here last week as well, we found a couple of things in the archives. Basically, Mummy Mary might have been a conspiracy person. Not conspiracy person. I don't want to say anarchist, not quite that hard, but there may have been some like rebellion against the current aristocracy in charge of the nation, in addition to the art theft, the jewelry theft, sorry, that might have been her, it might not have been her. An insurrectionist, that's the word, yeah. Yeah. So things like this little project, hope this pans out. This is set in a fictional world where actually, unless you find books around the place, you don't know where the fuck you are. We know we're in the town, or near the town of Reddington. But where Reddington is based, I could not say. We can say, though, that Uncle Herbert doesn't want to leave this house, so is having to compromise by dying under a red banner and red flags, which would imply that the colour red, as in Reddington, but also the further area where we are now, was not always this nation of red, the Fire Nation, but has maybe been overthrown. Maybe. Maybe that's not the case. Maybe we're just assuming based on the information we have so far. This way. Classroom, yes. Oh, no, actually, it's a really awkward place for it. We're going to stack a hallway. Well, versus blueprints, exactly. So there is also a book that our mother, our in-game mother, wrote that's called The Red Prince, about a boy who loved the color red so much, had everything, just really loved red, and then one day discovered a new color and it was blue. That's to summarize it very, very briefly. I did finish this game well, when we say finish, I have rolled credits, and I got quite late. I found 5 letters, I think. I'm on like day 90. But I got to the point where I was like, I'm getting frustrated, and I'm gonna... no, I've not finished. I'm getting frustrated, I'm gonna start Googling shit. We're stacking hallways, by the way. Because that's the thing is, once you... I have no issue with people Googling answers to stuff, but I felt like once I Googled, if I was going to Google one safe code, what was going to stop me just Googling all of them, right? And I, as part of this, was really enjoying working shit out for myself. Yes, I'll take a conservatory so we can... this is a weird layout I've made, but I can adjust things. The boiler room. Commonplace. The solarium can stay as standard. The dining room can stay... In fact, let's make it unusual. The safe codes are good fun, because also the information that I used to crack that safe was stuff I genuinely collected, but I collected it through days of walking around the house. Because the code that I came out with of 8 gates makes 8 gate is to do with letters that correspond to each part of the grid. So you have to go around and get all of those. So I did that. I've done that work on a past save, and that's what we can bring forwards. There's, you know, other things as well where it's like, if I'm going to miss something that I've forgotten about, for example, what's it called? If I'm going to forget about, I've got, say, like the pneumatic hammer, and we've got the weight room, and I forget, there's shit like that where you can shout at me. I really liked exploring all the different areas and rooms as well. Yeah, so when I was playing on my own, I did not need to come back this way. When I was playing on my own, I probably put in about 30 days that was just me going through the house, poking different stuff to see what happened, not seriously committing to things. Yeah, you don't really agonize. There's a couple of puzzles where I've not necessarily agonized, but I've gone, fucking hell, why did I not know that? There was one I found, and it seemed like no one else on the internet found it for several weeks. I couldn't find anything. And I was like, am I just going mad? Like, what is this? Speaking of, what is this? Yeah, let's get the library. I'm pretty sure I've asked for a book in the library. Oh, no, I haven't. I asked for the pump room book just to make sure that we drafted it, but... let's pick up the Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Did I find a Barrett's? No. Do you mean one of the little things? No, I found... Basically, Seb, you know, trying to be as vague as possible. You know, in the boiler room, if you change the power and it goes into that red box, and then you maybe a door open somewhere with some gears involved. There was like a padlocky thing on a gate, and it was that, and I was just like, no one I know at this time, and obviously not now, had reached there. So I'd just be like, oh yeah, so you know the cogs. They would just be like, the what? I'd just be like, oh fuck. I think I just bumbled into it in a weird order. And then I went away to visit my parents, and when I came back, I was like, I've kind of lost everything. I did open that padlock in the end. But I genuinely might have Googled that one. I can't remember. I'm trying not to think about it too hard. It's not written down. So I think we could possibly assume that. No. This is such a weird setup I've made for myself. The gift shop. How lovely. I'm pretty sure we've bought basically everything. Apart from that, which we can't do yet. Chat just bought it all for me. Oh, this is terrible. Guest bedroom. Fine. I don't think there's anything on the table, but it's worth checking. No. Well, it's gonna have to be the chapel. Damn. Tithes. Oh, so do you remember I showed you that chess piece earlier? White bishop in the church. So if we were to try and do that puzzle, we'd have to go all the way back. We'd have to have enough steps as well to find them in the house, draft them, note them down, and then go down to the chess puzzle and place them on the board. So we're not doing that now, because again, you kind of need a bit more flexibility with what you can draft. You also, I think, kind of need to know what rooms you're looking for to do it. But that's there. Ugh. Fine. Storeroom. Not. I mean, it's something. I suppose. I still haven't actually done anything ridiculous. I did take the boudoir steps upgrade. Just as a little change. Because I think last time I'd done something else. And was like, why not? Let's put apples. Let's treat ourselves. Or I didn't get the boudoir in the first place. I can't remember. This has pulled a couple of different things. Also, the foundation is much lower. Normally, for me, it's on that tile. So that's another little change that I'm curious about how much of a difference it's going to make. Like, is it going to block shit? Or actually, is it being closer going to be helpful? Oh, so many hallways. All the hallways. Thing is, every time I draft one, it adds another one to the drafting pool tomorrow. One day, it's just gonna all be fucking hallways. Oh, shit. We can come back to this. Come back to this. Let's go and investigate the pantry exit. What? Oh, God. Please. I was existing. Oh no, that's... Oh, actually, it's fine. Let's just put in another hallway. This is... We've made an absolute mess of a thing. This is horrific. I'm putting the commissary in, though, because then I can put them here. I would like a shovel. Yes, please. I'd also like a magnifying glass and a set of gems. Why not? Let's spend that cash money. Classroom. Showroom. The classroom's going to be a dead end. The showroom has luxury items for sale, but they do not carry over, and also I don't have a lot of money. So let me show you the classroom. This is grade 1. Well, it was a temporary school whilst a new one was being built. So welcome to grade 1. Yum yum. Oh no, this movement speed. Grade 1. Classroom puzzle. Could you find the difference just in case you really struggle with this specific puzzle? Again, that's tied back to the drafting room safe that we did a minute ago. This thing is everywhere. There's also in the commissary, there's a note. This is Freddy. Freddy coloured some stuff in. You'll also note that there are some nation flags in there. So if you are making notes on all this, which I did. I made notes on the schoolroom. Because I expected to have to try and tell you what grade people were. That is not the case. Where is it? You can work out from the school staff. What nations are which? Oh, I think I clocked it a lot of hours when I was like really locked into it. At the moment, I can't really lock in as much as I would have back in the day, pre-puppy, because I can't really like sit there and think the same like level of in-depth. It's a bit more Balatro on the sofa at the moment. Hi Michael. We're doing all right. We're post-credits and I'm just having a bumble actually currently. Has chat's helped make this a speed run of the game? No. I will say I did steal that one you did a while back. That when I showed you day 1 and you drafted basically everything under the sun. And I was like, how the fuck have you done this? I moved to using that save for progress. But no. I don't know. Like, there are people who are trying to speedrun this. But we will definitely hit a point at which we're like, there's 10 days in a row where we feel like we've done nothing. Because that's how it goes. Also, before I forget, there are ads coming in 4 minutes time if you're not subscribed. Seribot will say in chat when they start and stop. Please use the time to grab a drink or a snack. Take your meds, do your laundry, any of that. We will see you on the other side. Oh shit, I still don't have a key. That's why we didn't go this way. Oh. Don't mind me, just wasting things. The glitch speedrun is like a minute. Yeah. Thing is, I don't necessarily think that speedrunning it is the... I appreciate it. I appreciate the skill. But I think a huge part of this is not speedrunning it. if that makes sense. Like, a lot of it is the reveal of, like, what the fuck is this? Why is this here? What's going on? Although, I don't want to look at the speedrun, because maybe spoilers. But I would be curious as to how the fuck it goes down. How does one activate speedrunning in this? Yeah, let's draft grade 2. Why not? Here's grade 2. Oh, speedrun means up to credits. Oh. Oh. Did you find the difference? It's maps. So this hints about the dartboard puzzle, basically. Also, I think there's supposed to be an apple in every room. In every classroom, because, you know, for the teacher. Now, that 8 being on its side mildly pisses me off, because I'm like, why are you there? Why are you not an 8? Why are you an infinity? Does it matter? Yes, the observatory. It's alright, I'm trying to get us out of, like, we're stuck in a little hole. The glitch speedrun manages to fall under the map, run on invisible walls, activate the room lever from the outside. Holy shit. Oh no. Day 12 is Draxus the Dead. Dead end rooms are more common today. Shit. It's not good. Not good. Dead end, dead end. Oh, office. Yeah, joke's on you, Draxus, with my whole... I mean, to be fair, he could just put a dead end there and then it's game over. The office. Right, now. First things first. Lovely. Run payroll properly. So run payroll puts money in staff rooms. So like the maid's chamber, if you've drafted it, there's money in there. That's my understanding. But I think it only puts it in some rooms as a result. Yeah, it puts paychecks in staff's rooms. So you can get more money. You never figured out how to turn them into coin. Wait, what? I thought you just picked up the coins. Now I'm like, have I actually ever picked it up, or have I just run payroll and then assumed? A bank check. Oh, maybe you take it to the vault. Thank you, Michael. I see it manifesting before me. There it is, an allowance token. You don't think you could pick it up? Oh. Shit, maybe not. Go test it real quick. Fair. What's this? The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. Just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Yeah. That's all fine. Don't worry, I got it. Now this note. I wrote this down. I am not sure. what exactly it pertains to. Please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing. I'm not sure if the last title's intended to be hearings or herrings. Hearings of the Major might make more sense, because Major Chord. But knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Oh my god, hi Rahab. Oh no, Rahab's here. Take my gems. Reparations. We've decided. It's fine. Hi Paul, how you doing? Good afternoon. What the fuck am I doing with this safe? Also, this points to it. God, Michael, thank you for the allowance. We are post credits, Paul. And I'm trying to open some safes that I forgot about. Now, the big question here is, did I write this down? I'm pretty sure I didn't. Pretty sure I've got the office, but nothing else. I made it to 46. There's my gem back, thank you. Well, that's not helped. Act 1 complete. Yeah, the tutorial. Enjoy karate, Michael. I will continue to have a small brain fart. This is, again, one where I didn't write it down. We got to this point, I got to this point, it was just like, I'm done. My brain, it left the building. The hand is pointing to the safe, but is it also pointing to him? Do I need to know his birth? Do I need to know this guy's birthday, when he died? Like, it's like, what 4-digit code do we need? I think that's Herbert. I don't think that's Herbert. I think that's... Wait, have I got the... Hold up. Have I still got the family tree poster? No. No. Did I write that down? No. Hey. Precipice. Mines. No. Nope, we don't have it. So many hallways. I know. And every time I've put one down, I'm going to get another one tomorrow. Okay. Hit. Is it to do with you? Or is it hang on a minute. Hold up. There are some emails. Let me just check this. Again. No, Rahab. To be fair, it might not go through. It might time out. But is that it? Annoying. Oh no, that's I've already got that. That's to do with the fuse box. It should come through now. There we go. If I'm in a menu. Right, okay. I do not know the study thing. I have not got the information for that. We could have had a solarium, Rahab, but now instead we have to have a utility closet. I hope you're proud of yourself. going to regret doing that. I'm going to end up finding the key card and no security thing. Thanks, Paul. Also, thank you to Northern Simon for the follow. There's... Oh, this is annoying. We've got a white chess piece in here, and... No, we can't do it. We need... There's a couple of rooms that we need that I don't think we reliably can draft. The White Queen and stuff. Not that way. This way. Right, we need to go to the West Wing. That is not the West Wing. The West Wing in this is not forbidden. There's 2 radiators in it, randomly. Must be quite drafty. Oh, piss off. Okay, that's game. That's the end of the day. Because now I'm in the menu. You can't give me more gems. And the toilet's a dead end. Oh well, it was a weird day anyway. There were far too many hallways and not enough other things showing up. Also, I drafted the schoolhouse mostly to get the thing unlocked, which has now been unlocked. So we can call it a day there. It's fine. For context, on day 11, we basically rolled credits on day 10 through to 11. So, as with, I don't know about other people who've played this, but you do big progress and then you spend like 10 days just sort of cocking about going, we're sort of in that bit. That's fast. I mean, bear in mind that I did have all the solutions to things. Chat also crowd control some things. But I think we mostly just lucked out in a couple of places. Because I knew what we needed to find as well. Oh my, good luck, Donna. Enjoy the walk, but yeah, good luck with gym times. Ah, yeah, let's do the tomb. Let's do the fucking tomb. Here we go. Welcome to the tomb. We have not drafted this before. Give you the tour. Here are some statues. You'll notice that they, you can interact with them. They'll move their items up and down. We also have this. Coins. Each of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definitive dead end. Or is it? We have a tomb here. Well, this whole thing is a tomb, but we have a coffin? What do we call fancy stone things? Because I would have called this whole place a mausoleum as well. Not a sarcophagus. That's pretty, like, explicitly... Well, not just Egyptian, I suppose. Maybe some older things include that, but... Would you call it a sarcophagus? Good spellings there. I don't know if either of them are correct. But I get what you're saying. It is, in fact, a sarcophagus. Well, there we go. Night pork chop. Sleep well. Casket. I guess maybe a casket would work. This one's got flowers on. Lovely flowers. Don't worry, I'm just looking at things. Don't worry yourselves. So, open only in the event of my death. Simon, here's where it all ends, at least for me. And of all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this dreary, dank dungeon to be laid to rest. And that same dim, sombre fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition. Family tradition, thrice as strong. These are chains that seldom bend and never break. And I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories, or your mother's, or mine? In our youth we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death we are left with realities and regrets. Well, this is a lovely thing to read on a Saturday. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life for the sake of our own? Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath the great oak, overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods and the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk, a perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in this sunless hollow? And if by morbid example this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter with these damp halls plants in you a seed of hope, if these words might grant you strength to bend if not break these chains, then would I cherish this tomb more than oak and sycamore and spruce, more than the wondrous woods and worldly mountains. This cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon the spot that commemorates the moment of your liberty, to tread this sepulchre as hallowed ground. Pronunciation might have gone a bit wonky there. To realise that grand gestures can be as effective as they are theatric. And to, in turn, as recompense for the freedom thus granted you, commit yourself to be buried here within this mausoleum of dreams, and when the day comes to write your own letter, to inspire the next generation that follows in our footsteps, as is tradition, Herbert Sinclair. Oh, so you finally found my grave. I fucking regret everything, but enjoy this letter. Bye. Thanks, great Uncle Herbert. It's not very helpful though. Bye. You've not given us any clues to how we might solve this bit. Bastard. It's okay though, because she says, turning and hoping that she wrote it down. Oh, hello. Please fold. What? Oh, I found the padlock thing. Right, it got stuck on. I think. Where have I written this down? Have I written this down in the chapel? Or have I written this down in 2? Or have I written this down in people? I might have written it in people. Oh, I've written it in people. Okay. So, hi Ignis, how you doing? This is not set, well, this is not set in current times, this is also not set on Earth. This is set in a weird parallel, well not parallel, it's a different place. I'm looking for a hoe, by which I mean a gardening implement. Oh God, where are you? No, not that way. Doing good, how's the game? Okay, there we go. We rolled credits last time. So, and we're on day 12. We're now in the post game. which is actually some of the main game. Right, I'm just trying to do this, which involves me looking at notes. Hey Reese, how you doing? That bit done. Doobity doody doo 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 doodly doo doo doo. Ah. Look out of cruise. Hello, Death. I don't know why we have the funky saxophone down here, but we do. Hello. Oh, what a lovely bit of map. Thank you. I've already written that down, don't worry. Hello, Death. Thank you very much. Have we got anything knocking around back here? No. Okay. Off we go. Mystery puzzle antics abound. Ah! Oh, look where we are. So if you need to get into the tomb and all that, you can still do it. We are not now bound by the tomb being drafted. What we could do with is a lighter. That would be nice. Thank you for the gem, Reese. We also need to deal with the reservoir, which is a problem. I need to raise the level by like 1. Just 1. But that involves water puzzles, and we didn't have time last time. We were coming to the end of the stream, and it's like, I need to cock about quite a bit. And look, here we are, back at the outside the house. Ta-da! And that's not all the tomb. I know, Simon, if he jumped down, it would sort it, but he doesn't, because he's a little shit. Time for a redo on. Oh god. Good luck. Day 201. Spare green room, please. Laboratory. It's in a corner, which might be a bit of an arse. Pantry. Give me some fruit. Give me some coins. Many game problems would be solved, yeah, if the protagonist was willing to just drop a bit. He's a 14-year-old lad. His knees will be fine. Yum. Yeah. Horror yard, why not? Oh, thank you for the token, Reese. I think that is probably going to cheese us quite a lot of stuff. Oh, hello, shovel. Me having the allowance token. It does, to be fair, it does means that sometimes when we want to buy something, it's going to be a bit less frustrating. Because, you know, by the time we're on day, I don't know, 50 or whatever, we might want to try something fun from the luxury gift shop, whatever it's called. It just gives us more wiggle room. Speaking of, I think I asked for a sledgehammer. I don't know if it's in yet. Oh, it is. Magnifying glass. Sleeping mask. Let's just buy everything. Running shoes. So, sledgehammer is in. If I could get a couple of other things, we have the potential to build something that would be really useful. I also would quite like it if we could find the closet and get the thing I banked out of there. Whether that happens, I don't know. Drafted a joint. Yeah, hallway closet. I know it cuts me off a bit, but... Oh, compass. Floor plans facing north. Why not? Thank you very much. Lovely. We're going to go back this way. Oh God, yeah. Bit long-winded, but I want to make sure that I don't cut off this entrance hall thing. Because that one's already cut off. Oh shit. Redraw. Oh no, I need security. That's quite annoying. That'll piss. Guest bedroom then. Thank you for the steps. Oh, there's a key in here as well. That is useful. Okay. Didn't want to draft the funeral parlour because we have no red rooms. So I figured let's just get the bedroom, one of the bedrooms out of the way. I've also got the sleeping mask, which means you get a little bit more steps back from bedrooms. Too many hallways. Oh, no, I need... Oh. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh, the workshop. Hold up. Hold up. Hold the phone, everyone. Oh shit, the battery's here too. That's 2 out of 3 items that we need to make the pneumatic hammer, right? Which we need for some things. Fine, I'll put the chapel there. I won't like it. The hallways, they're getting out of hand again. Hold up. We've got it. We fucking got it. So, thank you so much. 35 buds. Hello. I hope you're good. Also, Vane, welcome in. Got it. I've got the burning glass. We need the burning glass for quite a lot of shit. The chapel, we're not touching the chapel. I could light the candles in here, but we're not doing that. We will wait, do that. But we're going to go to the tomb, and we're going to light a lot of candles in there, because if we do that, we unlock shit. The payroll does have... Oh, you forgot. Okay. Okay. Good. I'm glad I wasn't imagining it, but I could totally see why you'd misremember at that point, because there's so much going on. I'm good, thank you, Soph. I'm enjoying my... Whoa, my Saturday... Actually, sprinting down that is a bit extra. Enjoying my Saturday, knocking about in blueprints. Ah! And lo, there was a secret. Oh, and it's this, and I forgot about that. Lovely. It's exciting. Another upgrade disc. We cannot light all the candles. But we can light quite a lot of them. So you can't light that one. I like that one. Oh, hold up. Oh. Well, this is mildly awkward. I think that's Herbert's wife. I think that's our great aunt. Think. Now, this note is obviously not in English. Ma'am, Herbert did not marry. Oh. Wait, no, my mistake. Who is it? What's the chops? Please hold. That's not our mum. That is, no, I think I might have found... I think I might have found a clue related to the office safe. I think it might be something to do with the foyer, but I'm not sure. Clara, is that Clara? Found Grandma. See, I knew it was someone. It's Clara Epsom. No, maybe. A lady Clara Epsom. Yes. So Herbert's mummy. And this is Herbert's mummy writing in not Orlesian, but whatever it's called. So, if we were, you know, competent, or is it actually? Because you've got stuff like Sinclair, Epsom, Forget, Herbert's sister-in-law. Thank you. I've got it written in here somewhere, but the exact family tree is lost to me briefly. But you could, yeah. Like, translating this is kind of key to working out what the fuck is going on. First time around. Oh no. Uh-oh. Do these rotate? They do, don't they? Oh shit. Hang on, do you want purple? Sorry, my mistake. Herbert's mother was the Baroness Aurevet. It's an excellent name. Oh shit, hang on, I've done this wrong. There we go. There we go. Hey, Dark High Priestess, how are you doing? Also, that's how you will... and also Alien as well. That's how you authentically get allowance tokens. I quite like the squares. They are fun. Even if it's been a while. Goodbye. Oh, hold up. Hold the fuck. Can I have that, please? Why are you not letting me have that? There's a key. Thank you. Lady Epson's diary key. Arguably, if I'd actually clicked on it, it would have told me it was Lady Epson. But I now have Lady Epson's diary key. Now, you may have noticed her diary is not there. So, we'd need to find her diary. I did see that it would take place, was it 8 years after Underworld, Tomb Raider Catalyst? I'm not sure about the name. It feels a little bit white dudes on Apprentice thinking of team names coded again. You know, like Exodus, Genesis, Catalyst. And then my follow-up is, who is the Catalyst? Is she the Catalyst? In which case, really? We're doing another Mary Sue. Oh. Oh yeah, because I drafted more dead ends. I forgot that the coins stay there. But I'm not going to complain about a Tomb Raider game, provided, you know, it actually ships and just it all doesn't become a hot mess. And the devs aren't treated like shit. That would be nice. But I am a little bit sad that it's taking place in the Underworld world without, shall we say, committing to some quite fun things. Is fun the right word? The next Bond film could be called Catalyst. Was it? Yes, Mirror's Edge Catalyst as well. Yeah. It's a very generic game. Name. Tomb Raider Catalyst. Meanwhile, Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis. Slightly spoiling the whole fucking premise of the game, lads, to put it in the title. It's supposed to be a surprise. But Legacy of Atlantis does slap as a name a bit more. Because it's more Indiana Jones coded. They still won't leave the T-Rexes alone. T-Rex has got feathery spines now, I think. Yeah, also as well, Catalyst is also going to be set, there's some India happening, so I hope that they do the mythology and so forth properly and they don't just ham-fist it. Excited for India. Couldn't call it Tomb Raider anniversary. This is, I don't want another Tomb Raider anniversary. And that's what worries me about Legacy of Atlantis. You've got to have Thor in Greece. You've got to have Thor in Greece for Legacy of Atlantis. It's in the original game. It would be heresy to not have him there. Genuinely, if they fix those things, I would shriek. I would find it so funny. Tomb Raider Catalyst is going to be set in India, Rahab. Yeah. So I assume that Lost Legacy is partially responsible for this, because I've been banging on about Lara going back to India because it is an under-shared mythology. There's loads of places, obviously, but like it's normally just flailed out a little bit. So I was like, I would like it to be done, but done properly. T-Rexes aren't from India. If it helps, I believe that we are more specifically in Nepal when the T-Rex happens. Also, the T-Rex is in the original game, which is in the Atlantis game, not Catalyst. Who fucking knows if there's a T-Rex in Catalyst? Although, actually, Catalyst is set in the same universe as Underworld. Oh, no, sorry, no, T-Rexes will be... Tomb Raider Catalyst is in the same universe as Tomb Raider Legend Anniversary Underworld. So the game with the giant kraken in, but also the game with fucking Avalon in. And Yetis. Actually, were they Yetis? Or am I confusing that with two? Either way. There was one, yeah, the Game Awards teaser. I think you might want to check whether that was Legacy of Atlantis or whether it was Catalyst. I don't know anymore. Am I a Scotland talkie? No, I am not a Scotland. Although Scotland is very nice, I assume at this time of year probably quite cold and wet. Although it is, I am in England. I thought I'd lost a bit of weight, not become an entire country. Sorry, I'm looking for this. Oh no, not this. Oh piss, wrong one. Scotland is a state of mind. I mean, I suppose, yeah. I've come down the wrong place. My dad is Scottish, yeah. My dad's Scottish, but, you know, I don't go swinging that around the place. Apparently not Scottish enough, despite the surname, be accepted to a Scottish university. Dad. Oh wait, hang on, can I go in this way? I am wasting so many steps. Thing is, I'm not a fan of Iron Brew. Also, this is not the way, excuse me. Where am I? Wait, no, can I get this way? Yeah, no, I think I can get this way. Where am I? I've lost track of where I'm walking to. Now I've gotten the thing and I'm trying to burn all the stuff. The T-Rex isn't too ready to appear in Peru. Oh, is it big part? Oh, shit. Sorry, yeah, it's a big part Peru. Like a big park. Peru. What am I doing? This isn't where I wanted to be. Where did I want to be? Gorillas, yes, and lions. Very, yes. Don't forget those. Oh my. Where was I trying to take the thing to burn something? Shit, I can't even summon it anyway because I haven't got a key card. What was I wanted to burn the... Maybe it is down in the lifty thing. Is it down in the lifty thing and I just sort of walked past it? There's one room where you can light all the things. Or maybe it was in the tomb. Arsonist has a lapse in memory. I'm holding like 5 conversations. Don't blame me. We're talking about devs that put Thor in grease. We're also talking about devs that gave Sirius the dog hands. I will die on this hill. It is in fact here, not in the tomb. How have I... It's not that one. That's the chess puzzle. It is in the tomb. Is it in the tomb? Well, this... I've started doubting myself, because that's what's fucking thrown me. I assume it's what's thrown you as well. There's a couple of them. It's in the basement layer. Let's just go up. T-Rexes, they don't know if T-Rexes are American. Can I access it from the tomb with the current Minecraft configuration? Did I just say Minecraft or minecart? Oh, fuck me, not in here. It's on the moon. I mean, it may as well be on the moon. Oh, not that way. Right, let's just go back to the tomb. None of this happened. You saw nothing. I love how we built half a house and then left. Oh, I think I said Minecraft. We started the damn science. You say we started the damn science. We also snorted ground up mummies for funsies. So, and we also got quite a lot of archaeology. It's not archaeology. Well, yeah, but paleontology quite wrong. You know, we were just like, oh yeah, those things get stuck together. That makes a dinosaur. Done. Solved it. Solved it, mate. Is it down here? Oh yeah. It's in here, innit? The ancient Egyptians did archaeology on themselves. I mean, to be fair, they were around long enough that they could. Here it bloody is. Oh. What do you mean, Rahab? A woman in STEM being completely ignored? Absolutely not. Not in my reality. I can't subscribe to that. We know all the women in science. All, you know, all of them that have contributed, and we absolutely recognize them. Wait a minute. Oh God. What's this? After waiting the better part of 3 weeks for the equipment to be safely hoisted down the cliffside one piece at a time, the wait is over. Today we begin our formal foray into the mountain. Excavate the first tunnel, first of many. This is in 1915. To prevent future delays, Thomas Sinclair has generously volunteered to install a lift to facilitate personnel transport. However, after seeing his ornate designs, one can't help but feeling the Baron's delicate taste might be better suited for the ballroom crowd. Regardless of the peculiars, I'm sure my crew won't object to riding down the tunnels in fashionable style. That's the lift we just took. And let me blow your mind. Because then we open this door. Oh, look where we are. So technically, Seb, we could. You were right. It was sort of here. But also not. Get back in. Is that a note? Or is that just a bit of... Oh, no. Just a bit of tat. Okay. Lovely. Yes, and that, yeah. But that I can tell. This is why some of these areas get really fucking confusing. Because you're like, have I done this? I've also wasted so many steps backtracking here. I think that's everywhere I can use the lighter for now. Everywhere that's puzzle related. The chapel, we will not be using it in for now. So I'm going to bank it, I think. And then in an ideal world, if we unlock the pneumatic hammer and swap that in. But we need, I need a broken handle to do that. We do not yet have. There's a couple of places we can find a broken handle. It's just whether we get the rooms. Oh no, I've got everything. Cool. Alright. Thought I'd bought everything out, but just in case. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this now. I'm going to code check it now before shit hits the fan. Thank you. Corridor. So many corridors. But it's kind of working for me. The thing with that room is most people do a casual run, end up with the minecart in the config where you have it, which cuts off the passage's access to the basement large. Yeah. And then you forget, yeah, and you forget it exists. That specific minecart element is a goddamn pain sometimes. Yeah, you know... Oh, no, I can't afford it. Ignore me. The worst one is when you accidentally put the boat on the other side and then you can't reach it because you've not drafted the tomb for ages. Or whatever it was. It's like, oh, God. I think I spent like 20 days just trying to fix what I'd done. Yeah, I'll draft another hallway. Oh, God, security. I really need security, and it's just not. It's not going to happen. A Curse of Ra hallway edition. Oh, look, they match so nicely. I couldn't not. I couldn't not do that. Oh, shit, the gallery's in. The gallery's in. New room. Welcome to the gallery. Ah. What a lovely place. With some really nice artwork. Look, this is by Christopher Manson. Acrylic and oil on canvas. But what is it? This one is also by Christopher Manson. Manson is a hack. Use you. Are they all acrylic and oil? Yeah, they are. So you have 3 different paintings. No, sorry, 4. I can count. All of which have a name. We have to work out what the name is from the painting. Realism. Whatever. Did I put this? Now, this is my opening question to myself. Did I put the gallery down as gallery? Did I make any notes on it at all? No. Delightful. Is it under artwork? Which is another part of the book. You might think I put it in. No. No. I think at this point my brain was like, I'll take a photo of it and think about it later. So that, yeah, I do quite like that one, but I think this one is also a vibe. Maybe. I think these also do reset, if memory serves. So once you solve them, as a puzzle. Oh God, I'm trying to remember if I've actually legitimately solved any of them. Or if I just... looked them up. Because it's like cryptic crossword level of like working out what's going on. Oh. Hello. Alright, the door's just gone. I think Cliff's just popped out to, yeah, get the bin out. You didn't Google the gallery. It just took 2 days of IRL looking at them once every day in game. Got a couple of in-game weeks. Get all four. Yeah, I think this is. I think you're supposed to start this side, aren't you? This is like the easiest one. Want for better name. Question is my Saturday afternoon brain equipped for this? Or not? So some of this stuff as well, I'm not very, like cryptic crosswords and that, I'm not very good at. So I'm trying to remember. You found the one diagonally opposite in the room that's easiest. Yeah. This one. Oh no, that one. Your favourite one.
Game over.
Oh yeah, big game over energy. Like mine tends to overthink stuff, you know? They're more wordplay. Yeah, but wordplay, cryptic crosswords, the clues are wordplay in themselves, is what I mean. So my brain will not necessarily get stuff like this. Like it can do pattern recognition quite well sometimes. But what it will do with something like this, it will offer me like 20 different options and overwhelm my brain. So Locke also did breakers. One moment, please. I just want to ADHD stun lock. Yeah, pretty much. Just want to snooze the ads because the ads are going to turn up. And that would be quite rude of them. Right now. Go. What am I seeing in this image? Well, this is the problem. I'm seeing the actual objective being the sun in the distance. I'm seeing a glass and a bottle with Genu on it sitting on a very above eyeballs. What is it? I need a 7-letter word. Because also what my brain does, it goes, oh, very. Oh, did you know that that's very similar to the French for glass? And there's a glass on top of it. And I'm like, that's not fucking helpful. It's like, what's the sun got to do with the fucking eyeballs? Very genuine, terrible. Not the issue of being too smart, the issue of having ADHD. Like, it just means that, like, your brain runs too fast on the whole thing. It's In fact, it's technically better at dealing with something like this because it's like, oh, infinity. Also nails. We might just come back to this. It's the first time we've seen the gallery. You can go away and ruminate on it. There's also, I think there's a thematic element to it, but I can't fucking remember. Also, sorry, that's quite a lot of... just saying fucking repeatedly. Did he paint them all in 1 year as well? Like, that's some skills. I can't even remember if I got anywhere on my actual playthrough of this. Cart. It's like fruit cart. There's a rose on it. There's a fire hydrant on it. There's an apple. And then there's a pea. What? This is hilariously funny because I have, in fact, in the course of being in this room, named 2 of the 4 paintings. Oh, good. I love that for myself. Oh, yeah. Also, there's only a certain amount of things you can use. Like, letters-wise. It's not going to be shade. Also, I'm not entirely sure that's an S. I have 2 and I've never seen this room before. Well, fuck you as well. Goddamn people who are too good at this. So I think Cliff has gone out with the dog. I'm not 100% sure. I've not heard anything for a while. So I assume that they've left. The apple fire hydrant one can leave. I don't know what that is. I mean, I remember looking this up and going, motherfuckers, and that's all I can tell you. Oh, wait, red. They're all red. Something to do with being red. Hi, Orbital. Welcome to the gallery. Oh no, now I think they're leaving. There we go. All right. Just seen them go out. What do these even start with? Surely not. Go. I like how I've just like flailed at that slightly and then just left. And now I'm like, I've said some of them as well. I've said 2 of the names. That's the most infuriating bit because I don't know what I've said. I'll get there. I mean, I could look it up. I don't think it's eyeball. You name. I dare you. Shame. Thick with 3 C's, yeah. I didn't know it could make this many words. This is the problem as well. Like, it's actually, there's a lot of wiggle room. This is also what doesn't help, is I can't narrow it down in the way that I tried shape. This one has blatant red herrings. I mean, that's the other problem. Alright, let's just fuck that off. Okay. We'll be finishing short. Oh god, we'll be finishing shortly. We haven't finished this thing. We're gonna have to come back to the gallery at some point and deal with this hellhole another time, because we can't rush through these. We could arguably just look them up, but no. We'll do it properly at some point. I'm just gonna draft a storeroom. I didn't write anything down for them before. And that's a small error. Also, what is a small error is the foundation is not accessible from here. Might have screwed that. It's fine. I wasn't expecting to see the gallery just pop out of nowhere. Otherwise, I wouldn't have drafted it. The pool. Yes, we'll take the pool. No. No way, Vault. I don't even know where we're going now. I've just started drafting things. I've gone rogue. I'm just like, oh, we'll do this. This looks nice. Yeah, yeah. Looking up, I distinctly remember the rage element of looking up the answers and going, oh. I've tried to avoid doing it now, even though I want to. 10. -6. 14 times 2, 28 divided by 7 is... Oh. Yep. Oh, this is Redraw. These are not good. Oh, actually, maybe the funeral parlor will be okay. I could just live there for a second. Okay, go back to the pool. And then down here. Oh, whenever you enter the ballroom, search your... I haven't got any gems. But the ballroom exists now. Also can't afford the walk-in closet. Do you know what? We'll take the sauna. This run's gone a bit funky. Ooh, there's a gem in the sauna. Somehow that's not really hot. So thank you as well for the gemming this. Man, all games are hard to play. Yeah, this is the thing, is like there were definitely old games were so much better. Yes, but also no. Depends on what it was. But no, you're like, some of them are fucking nails without walkthroughs and stuff. Is this where I want to go? No. Like, there's a reason this is inspired by things like Myst, you know? But, just, yeah, like, back in the day, we had, the seventh guest, which was, you needed a notebook for. Oh no, I've taken a wrong turn. This way. Too many... Wait. Hold up. Where am I trying to go back to? Because it's a dead end. The only way up is the funeral parlor. I can't physically reach the foundation. Well. This has gone well. The drafting has gone horribly wrong. It's all fine. I don't necessarily want the gems right now, but I guess we'll take them. The gems are in a box with a false statement. 2 statements are false. All 3 statements are false. No. Well, that's wrong, isn't it? 2 statements are false. Oh. So if you're false, then it would be in here. If you're true... No, if you're false, then this would have to be true. Which would not help us because that's both false. So, in theory, this one. Small hair! Thank you so much for, good lord, 55 months. I hope you're doing okay. We are finishing this day up. Got mildly disastrously wrong. Oh no! Redraw. But I hope you're good. Drawing room. Thanks. This is not my finest work at all. So that's bust because he ain't got the key card. Hey, that has been a... Oh, I can start tomorrow with 2 gems. That's... So we've got the sauna. I'm going to start tomorrow with more feet. At least. There's no point in giving me that vault deposit box key, but thank you, game. I appreciate you for trying. And that's locked. Oh shit, I've still got this upgrade disc. What the fuck am I going to do with that? Can I even I can't even cash it with anyone. Add a diary key. Well, that's that. I think the upgrade disc goes back, right? Oh, thank you for the keys. Thanks. This might not fix it, folks. Don't want the pump room. Not now, game. I mean, I'll take it because it's a door. And no, none of these. Showroom. None of these will allow us to use the disc. I can try and buy the moon pendant, and I will keep 2 of my items in the inventory tomorrow, and we could just maybe hope that that will sort it. I think the upgrade disc will just go back to where it was, though. I think I could just go collect it. Right? I don't think I lose it forever. Right? It does return. Oh, within that case, it's fine. We'll call it a day. We'll call it a day and I'll go and get it. It's inside the tomb. It's not like it's it's literally just inside the thing where the candles are. So that's okay. Some progress has been made.